to the Martha Bassett Show. It's 88.5 WFDD Spring Fling, coming to you from beautiful YMCA Camp Weaver in Greensboro, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and music from Martha and the band. Tonight on the show, we welcome from China to Appalachia, Duncan MacMillan, Colin Cutler, and Hot Pepper Jam. It's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. So let's get it started with Martha and the band on a song made famous in 1949 by Roy Brown. It's Rockin' at Midnight.
Had a ball. Hey, hey, there's good rockin' at midnight. This is Rex McGee. Now I'll tell you all about Deacon Jones. He got so high they had to take him home. And he ran to town crying, hey, hey, there's good rockin' at midnight. Now Caledonia got drunk and grinned like a pig. She fell down and lost her wig. Georgia Brown, she laughed till she got sick. Got to land, grabbed a brick, crying, hey, hey, there's good rockin' at midnight. And he ran to town crying, hey, hey, there's good rockin' at midnight. Now Caledonia got drunk, grinned like a pig. She fell down and lost her rig. Georgia Brown, he got sick. Caledonia got mad and grabbed a brick, crying, hey, hey, there's good rockin' at midnight. We're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. We're gonna Sean Hickman on the pedal steel, Joseph Dowdy on the saxophone. Duncan MacMillan writes and performs heartfelt songs about real life. He cut his teeth in the Carolina Bluegrass Band at UNC, learning valuable lessons about performance and songcraft. His debut album, Young Man Waiting, was released in 2024 when he began performing regularly with his original music. Having since amassed an impressive repertoire of original songs, his sophomore album was released in 2025. Will you please welcome for the first time to our show, Duncan MacMillan.
Here you ask me how I'm doing. Truth is, I'm doing bad. But if you ask me what's new, I'd say nothing. There's no story older than the trouble I had. Every minute of the day I'm working, but the work I do don't do me no good. And I'm at my best when I can get some rest, but I don't get no rest like I know I should. And I meant to go to church on Sunday, but on Sunday I was lying in bed with an empty wallet in my pocket, empty bottles on the floor, and the meanest, loudest jackhammer jumping in my head. Can you believe I woke up grateful? 'Cause I didn't wake up with another tattoo. But if I had to chalk it up as just another bad decision from one of the world's highest functioning fools. Well, I used to have potential. My potential has all run dry. They said, boy, you'll live and learn. Well, I've been living, but the learning keeps passing me by. People look at me, think I'm stupid. They say the boy must be missing a screw. Well, it isn't that I don't know better, just that I don't do as I say, I simply do as I do. And I meant to go to church on Sunday, but on Sunday I was lying in bed with an empty wallet in my pocket, empty bottles on the floor, and the meanest, loudest jackhammer jumping in my head. Can you believe I woke up grateful? 'Cause when I woke I wasn't missing a shoe. But if I had to chalk it up, it's just another bad decision from one of the world's highest functioning fools. Well, I have tried to find the place from whence my bad decision making's derived. I know the difference between wrong and right, right and left, left and arrived. But I've arrived at the conclusion that no conclusion of mine will be good. So when I get a gut feeling, I just lose it and do whatever the hell I think that I should. And I meant to go to church on Sunday, but on Sunday I was lying in bed with an empty wallet in my pocket, empty bottles on the floor, and the meanest, loudest jackhammer jumping in my head. And you just asked me how I was doing. Should have lied and played it cool. Oh well, chalk it up as just another bad decision from one of the world's highest functioning fools. Just chalk it up as just another bad decision from one of the world's highest functioning fools. Thank you. Don't worry, that's not a true story. I'd like to play a song now that is on my most recent album. And this is a song that I went into writing without much of an idea of where it was going. It just kind of fell in one line after another and ended up telling a story of small towns with people in it who've been there their whole life, maybe. Just the sensation of not really going anywhere, be that good or bad. It's called the Going Nowhere Sound. And it's got what I think is one of my favorite guitar solos, so keep your ears peeled for it. Listen closely, and you'll catch it. The sign glows above the exit in the corner. The dog is sleeping. He's the only one who gets it. And the bird upon the wire sits below a lonely sky, while the man down in the gutter lies stoned on lies. And this little road we're on touches 50 different towns. Listen closely and you'll catch it. The going nowhere sound. Find a wallet someone may own. Spend a nickel at the payphone. Spend $1 on a cola. Drink it slowly. On the way home, she might come up for a visit, but will she make it? We don't know yet, though the road goes on forever. Never been past the city limits, and the bird upon the wire sits below a lonely sky, while the man down in the gutter lies stoned on lies. And this little road we're on touches 50 different towns. Listen closely and you'll catch it. The going nowhere sound. Whoa. Whoa. And this little road we're on touches 50 different towns. But listen closely and you'll catch it. Going nowhere sound. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It is so good to have you on the show.
I'm so happy to be here.
Where are you from, Duncan?
Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem. I knew that already, but I wanted him to tell you. And I know you're just getting started in the music business, but you sound like you've been doing it for years. Your songs are so beautiful and so rich.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I know you grew up in a musical family. Will you tell me how that affected you as a songwriter and a performer?
So my dad plays mandolin and has for my whole life that I can remember. And growing up, we always went to Merlefest, always went and saw a lot of live music. And it wasn't until I made the choice to start playing guitar and banjo, actually, that I started thinking about it a little differently. I'd constantly been exposed to music throughout my life, but it was somewhere in high school I took a little banjo workshop, and it completely changed the way that I thought about being a musician and being a performer, and it made me want to actually figure out the other side of music, not just listening to it, but you know, enjoying creating it. And so it's been quite the journey. It's been a great journey. I started playing guitar so that I could play banjo, and then I got a banjo. And learning that made me better at guitar, and just started learning more and more instruments, and learned how to write songs eventually. And it's been excellent.
I mean, you have a beautiful voice. Have you always felt comfortable singing, or did that come later?
No, actually. So I always have sang, but I was more of an ensemble singer.
Uh-huh.
In high school, I went to Reynolds High School and sang in the a cappella program there, and that was great. But I was always, I think in the whole time I was there, I had one lead part, and I was terrified of it. I really enjoyed the whole musical experience, but I was not comfortable getting out in front and doing it, you know, and
here you are,
taking the lead. Yeah, and then something switched, I think, once I started writing my own songs. Then it gave me that comfortability and authenticity that I think that helped me step into it.
Yeah, well, we're so glad you did, and I understand you have another song for us. Tell us about this next song.
Yeah, so this next song is a tune that I started writing in a dream, actually. I woke up from the dream, I had this tune in my head. The character in the song was someone that I was speaking to in the dream, and in the midst of our conversation, I kind of stopped listening and started making up a song about her, and about kind of a lot of the situation surrounding it. It was all kind of related to how the media will spin things, no matter who they are. You know, people want to keep eyes on the television or on the newspaper, on their podcast, etc. So that was a major part of it, and people who profit from certain things. And the character in the song is called the Grape Soda Grandma, and she is someone who has fallen victim to all of those ploys.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
It goes like this. Comic pages, cartoon eyes, carbonated communion wine, superhero, super crime, working on the same side. The second coming, causing a scene. This time he's rich, greasy and mean, making major motion conspiracies where the postal service is the enemy. Prophets tell you what you're fighting for, long as you visit their online store. Sends you running right through that door, sit back and count pennies. Well, they don't cheat, they don't lie, they never told you to mobilize. All the misheard words just synchronized. Oh, it's such a pity. If you see the Grape Soda Grandma, turn around, walk away. She's got a guest pass and VIP access to the only real news today. She knows to be afraid. Well, she's drawing comic pages, cartoon eyes, carbonated communion wine, superhero, super crime, working on the same side. The second coming, causing a scene. This time he's rich, greasy and mean, making major motion conspiracies where the postal service is an enemy. The great soda grandma turn around and walk away. Well, she's got a guest pass and VIP access to the only real news today. And she knows to be afraid.
Duncan MacMillan.
Thank you.
Right on. Today's show is sponsored by Great Outdoor Provision Company, recognizing the land protection accomplishments of 6 land trusts in North Carolina and Virginia. You can learn more at greatoutdoorprovisioncompany.com. We are proud to call YMCA Camp Weaver home for today's show. Originally established in 1955 as Triangle Y Ranch, they offered archery, swimming, diving, and nature lore, along with campfire building and donkey riding. Thanks to the Weaver family, Camp Weaver has grown over the years and has added spectacular amenities. USCA Camp Weaver now consists of 132 acres of gorgeous rolling hills, wooded areas, fields, hiking trails, lakes, creeks, and shaded spaces. Let's hear it for YMCA Camp Weaver. Now, let's get back to the show with Martha and the band. A song Debbie Harry said she's gonna do it one way or another.
Get you one. Thank you. Two-time Grammy Award-winning American roots artists Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer join with Chinese classical hammered dulcimer virtuoso Chow Tiang, combining music from China to Appalachia. Chow has performed in over 30 countries. In 2015, she was accepted into the prestigious Arts in Residence program at Music Center at Strathmore, where she met Kathy Fink. Kathy has served as a mentor in residence in that program for 15 years. Kathy Fink and Marcy Marxer are master musicians with a career spanning 40 years. They performed at hundreds of bluegrass and folk festivals and taught at close to 100 music camps worldwide. We are so happy to have these fine artists here with us today. Will you please welcome From China to Appalachia?
Thank you so much. We're thrilled to be here. I'm Kathy, this is Marcy. This is Chow Tien. Chow has a middle name now. A couple of years ago, we were traveling around Virginia, and Chow inquired to Marcy and myself. She said, do y'all have middle names? And I said, yes, my middle name is Ann. And Marcy said, I'm Marie. And she said, Chinese people don't get middle names. Give me a middle name. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was Bob. So we named her Chow Bob Tien. I explained to her that there might be some connotations, but we could get over it, and it has pretty much stuck. So Chow is also a student of ethnomusicology, getting her PhD at Boston University, and when she gives papers at Boston University, her professor introduces her the way I will right now to introduce our first song, Chow Bob Tien.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're happy to bring the first tune. Is a folk song from China. It's quite a famous one. It's called Nanni Wan. The translation of English is called Southern Muddy Bay. We're going to sing both in Chinese language and English. The English lyrics is written by Kathy.
花蓝的花儿香，听我来唱一唱，唱呀一唱。
地方来好放光，到处是挣扎，遍地是牛羊。Skies over mountains fly, green treetops in the sky, playing their own tune. Long are the wings of birds, the wind from their songs are heard, playing in June. Call to me from bird to tree, call to me from bird to tree, all that I hear and see. 91 comes back to me. all that I hear and see. 91 comes back to me. Thank you so much. Well, as you can see, we enjoy playing some unusual instruments. Chow's instrument is a Chinese dulcimer. It's called the Yangqin, Y-A-N-Q-I-N. It looks very much like an American hammer dulcimer, but it is tuned completely differently. And Chow started playing this instrument when she was 5 years old. Now, I know she looks like she's only 15, but ladies and gentlemen, she has been mastering this instrument for the last 35 years. Marcy, on this round, is playing the mighty ukulele. We are ukulele fiends. We run a big ukulele festival up at Strathmore in North Bethesda, Maryland. And one of the things that we love doing in our band is taking music that doesn't belong in our band and playing it anyway. And so this is going from China to Appalachia with a stop in Hawaii to pick up the ukulele, and then flying over to Russia to pick up a song called Dark Eyes, and then taking it to France, where Django Reinhardt had his way with it, turning it into a big jazz manouche tune, and then bringing it back to our band to mix it up with the Chinese dulcimer, the ukulele, and the guitar. This is Dark Eyes. Marcy Martzer on the ukulele, Chow Tien on the yang chin. A little bit of dark eyes.
From China to Appalachia. They will be back.
You've been listening to From China to Appalachia on 88.5 WFDD. It's our annual concert at YMCA Camp Weaver. It's WFDD's Spring Fling. WFDD had humble beginnings back in 1946, broadcasting illegally from a rooming house in the original Wake Forest University campus in Wake Forest, North Carolina, and covering a whopping area of 300 feet in all directions. Since then, 88.5 has grown into one of the most respected sources of news and information in the Piedmont Triad, Northwest North Carolina, and Southern Virginia communities. A truly indispensable community asset that works with regional groups and organizations to further deeper engagement with the community while supporting arts and culture throughout the region. We couldn't be more proud to our home, 88.5 WFDD, for serving to inform, connect, educate, and inspire. You can learn more and give at WFDD.org. What do we have next on the show, Martha?
Colin Cutler and Hot Pepper Jam's music stretches across the American roots music world, from acoustic old-time and alt-country to electric blues and rock and roll, with touches of bluegrass and jam band energy. The last couple of years have seen them playing at Merle Fest, Shakori Hills Grassroots Festival, the North Carolina Folk Festival, the Susquehanna Folk Festival, Antlers and Acorns Songwriters Festival, and the Carolina Bible Camp Bluegrass Festival. Tar Water, their first release as a band, reached the top 20 in both folk and alt-country radio charts. This is Colin's second time on our show, but the first time with his band. So will you please welcome Colin Cutler and Hot Pepper Jam.
Well, thank y'all, and it's great to be here at Camp Weaver. And I've got a quick question for you, a bit of crowd participation. Who here has been to the great state of Colorado before? Raise your hand. There you go, there's a fair few of you. Who here has been to the great state of Nebraska before? All right, if you're on your way to Colorado, though, you gotta put your hand back down, all right? So I spent 7 years of my life out in Nebraska. One day I was trying to write a song about it. I realized there's three things there besides my folks. There's corn, there's soybeans, and there's a whole lot of sky. None of those three things rhyme. So I ended up having to write a song about the next state over, Colorado. This here's Hey Colorado. Hey Colorado, it's been a long time since I last smelled the breeze through your ponderosa pines. I've been doing all right, and I hope you've been fine. Hey Colorado, it's been a long time. Hey Colorado, it's been a long time. And I drove out to Denver from Omaha. And I had to keep driving, I had no one to call. pines. I've been doing all right, and I hope you've been fine. Hey, Colorado, it's been a long time. Hey, Colorado, it's been a long, yeah, it's been a long time. Thank you. All right, this next song here is off the last record. It's called Tar Water, and there's a few different reasons for that, but right now we're just going to talk about another story. Has anyone here ever been chased by a pig before? How was it? Terrifying, right? So my girlfriend was working at a farm up near Reedsville this one time, and they had this pig out there named El Chapo for two reasons. One, he was destined to become a pork chop, and two, he was a bit of an escape artist. And she asked me to come up there and help her farm sit one day, and I said, sure. I'd been working on this song that was kind of this whole heady meditation on God and mortality and all that good stuff. We go out there to feed him. He's out there in his pen, and by a pen, I mean one electric wire run around a bunch of trees. He's in his pen with the about 3 sows, and he hears the feed bucket coming, looks at us, looks at one of the sows, looks at the wire, pushes one of the sows into the wire. She starts squalling, he climbs up over her and comes at us, and let me tell you, when there's a 500-pound pig coming at you hungry, fits in right well with that whole theme of God and mortality. So let's hear us run to the river. That river is wide, that river is deep. It's got a long way to run before it rolls into the sea. I hear paradise is far away, so I'll follow its call down to the river to pray. But is it wide, is it deep enough to wash my sins away? I don't know. I still go to the river to pray. The city lights imitate the stars and drown them in the vault behind the neon signs and bars. My faithful feet led me astray, but led me down the John, down to the river to pray. Is it wide? Is it deep enough to wash my sins? I don't know, but I still go to the river to pray. Stopped by a farm where I'd had kin. There weren't nothing there but a top paper shack and a pig in the pen. That pig got out, chased me down the lane, and I ran, yes I ran, down to the river to pray. Is it wide, is it deep enough to wash my sins away? I don't know, I still go to the river to pray. That river is wide, that river is deep. It's got a long way to run before it rolls into the sea. I hear paradise is far away, so I'll follow its call down to the river to pray. But is it wide, is it deep enough to wash my sins away? I don't know. I still go to the river to pray. Thank you. We're going to get some other folks up here to join us. This next song here is a bit of a rock and roller. It's basically about getting into situations that you probably shouldn't be getting into, and getting back out of them in ways that you definitely shouldn't. For example, putting your harmonica on upside down. This whole thing was heading south right quick. Better save your life and drive. Save your life and drive. But she looked me over like I was an old used car. Said there's work to be done if a workman's what you are. Said you can split me open but you still won't notice what I am. She said you might have one arm but honey I'm looking at you well think you're a man. And I'm that barn I can see your car in a state when I could be barn and a couple chicken coops anyway. You better save your life and drive. Save your life and drive. Save it, Joe. Daughter said, look at her there, she's a pure drink of water. She was talking with the chickens and plowing in the dust. Said, a woman like that won't get in her fuss. But I looked at the paint bill from the roof and I said, well, maybe it might be a sin, but give me $100 I can get that old house painted and maybe get that car running again, if you know what I mean. You better save your life and drive. Save your life and drive. Well, the one day came on the first of the year. Got that house painted, that car out of second gear. Mama slipped me the money and she kissed it tight to goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Stopped 5 miles away at a roadside diner. I ordered 2 turkeys on rye. Well, the boy behind the counter, he gave it her. Said she looks like an angel of God. I stepped out that door, said to my shoulder, told my high, and I hope he ain't mad, cause son, you better save your life and drive. Save your life and drive. Down that road I had dust in my eye. There was a dark cloud heavy as an iron anvil was hanging up in that sky. Saw a barefoot boy just walking there right beside of the ditch, and I stopped, cranked up my window, yeah, that my boy get in. Thinking, my, and you lucky stars that I stopped, so coming ain't no place to hide. It said my mind's mean as a witch that ever cut a switch. You better save your life and drive. Yeah. And I left that boy right beside of the road. You don't talk about your mama that way. You better save your life and try. Save your life and try. Save your life and try. Save your life and try.
Colin Cutler and Hot Pepper Jam.
There's Lou Furtado there on the bass, Bob Worrell's on the electric guitar, Tyler Monroe back there on the drums.
All right, folks, it's intermission time. Get up and stretch your legs. Grab something from the food trucks. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes.
Martha Bassett Show, featuring From China to Appalachia, Duncan MacMillan and Colin Pepper and Hot Pepper Jam. That's Bob Worrell's, Lou Furtado and Tyler Monroe. We also have, no we don't. You're listening to the Martha Bassett Show's annual WFDD Spring Fling, live from beautiful YMCA Camp Weaver in Greensboro. The band tonight is Chazzaray Shank, Deshaun Hickman, Krista Joe, Drake Duffer, Ben Singer, Joseph Dowdy, Russell Kelly, Rex McGee, and me, Pat Lawrence. We'd like to give a big welcome to all of our listeners on 88.5 WFDD, our home station. Remember, you can listen to us weekly on 88.5. Follow the entire schedule. Listen to past radio shows and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Now let's get back to the Warwick Pavilion on the grounds of beautiful YMCA Camp Weaver with an old jump blues number. It's Big Bad Bill.
I wanna tell you, oh, the cat was rough and tough. He could strut his stuff, had the whole town scared to death. When he walked by, they all held their breath. He's a fighting man, sure enough. And then Bill got himself a wife. Now he leads a different life. Big Bad Bill is sweet, will you now? Life done changed him somehow. He's the man the town used to fear. Now they all call him Sweet Papa Willie Dear. Stronger than Samson, I declare, till a pretty little woman bobbed his hair. Big Bad Bill don't fight anymore. Doing the dishes, mopping up that floor. Well, he used to go out drinking, looking for a fight. Now he's got to see that sweet woman every night. Big Bad Bill is sweet, will you now? All right. you please welcome back to the stage Duncan MacMillan.
Hello again. Well, I'd like to introduce this next song. Today, it's so easy to look around at everything and just feel helpless. And it's easy to feel bad. But it's important to also retain hope. And this is a hopeful song, and I hope you see it that way. Lots of people seem conflicted about our country. They don't know if it's worth saving at all. Seems like every little thing that it stands for is leading to our guaranteed downfall. But I'd like for you to ask yourself a question that you've seen on bumper stickers and yard signs. Ask yourself, what would Jesus do if he was here with us today? And you'll see everything's gonna be fine. 'Cause Jesus played football, he was just like me and you. He played rough, and when he bled, his blood was red, white, and blue. He stood for everything we stand for in this beautiful country. Every precious institution from CVS to Dollar Tree. After the last Thanksgiving supper, Jesus turned on the TV and watched some football. Ba, 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 ba. I know thinking about the future can be scary. Well, thinking about the present's just as bad. And it's hard to believe, but just trust me. We haven't lost all the good we had. So when all roads seem to lead to disaster, and you offer up a prayer to the void, cry and save me, Jesus. Oh Lord, I'm in danger. Just remember what 3 wise men brought the babe in the manger. They brought him a football, a helmet, and a pair of cleats, and he stood for the anthem and kept his hair short and neat. And he said, yes, sir, no, ma'am, paid his rent on time. He paid off all his credit cards and worked 3 jobs at a time. And when he'd made all his payments, he was left with just a dime and a football. Ba, 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 ba. Jesus played football. He was just like me and you. He played rough. When he bled, his blood was red, white, and blue. He stood for everything we stand for in this beautiful country. Every precious institution from CVS to Dollar Tree. After a last Thanksgiving supper, Jesus turned on the TV and watched some football. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you so much. There's always a role model out there to look up to. All right, I'd like to close out my songs for the evening with this one. It's a beautiful spring day. Couldn't ask for better weather here. And as we continue through the spring and into the summertime, I want to give you this song as a little something happy to keep you on your toes. You know, it's important to remember that sometimes, even though we feel like we're at the mercy of luck, we keep little tidbits here and there to try to bring luck our way, you know. But really, it's the people around us that are really what matter, okay? So here's a little song. It's called 4-Leaf Clover. And with this, I'll leave you and hope you have a lovely rest of the season. Gray skies got just about everybody feeling blue, but I got a pair of blue eyes on my mind, and I can feel the sun coming through. You know I said my rabbits Even got a foot hanging in my car, and you know my reflection. Well, he ain't broke so far. As far as karma, I can't say, but I'll be thinking good thoughts anyway. I got a little bit of luck on a rainy day. See her coming, everybody just gotta say hey. 'Cause there ain't no one in town that don't already know her. And if you see a little smile come across my face, it's probably 'cause I seen her walking my way. She's my four-leaf clover in the middle of a rainfall. Wonder how she keeps the flame going out, but the rain can't touch it. Safe underneath the flower crown, you know I used to go looking, oh, searching all over the ground. And sometimes you just find by stopping and looking down. You gotta make your luck, it's true, but sometimes your luck finds you. I got a little bit of luck on a rainy day. See her coming, everybody just gotta stay. 'Cause there ain't no one in town that don't already know her. And if you see a little smile come across my face, it's probably 'cause I see her walking my way. She's my four-leaf clover. Well, everybody wants a little something to make luck come their way. Some people always want a little bit more, afraid that it won't stay. So you get yourself a shamrock, printed on the side of a souvenir dish, maybe by a shot glass, that says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish, be careful not to force it, or luck will lock the door and throw out the key." You know she can be thick, yes she can, but she has sure been a lady to me. You gotta make your luck, it's true, but sometimes your luck finds you. Oh, I got a little bit of luck on a rainy day. See it coming, everybody just gotta say hey. So there ain't no one in town that don't already know her. And if you see a little smile come across my face, it's probably 'cause I seen her walking by the way. She's my four-leaf clover. Yes, yes, my four-leaf clover.
Mr. Duncan MacMillan.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Duncan MacMillan on WFDD. MacMillan. There's another take for that one. Today's show is sponsored by Great Outdoor Provision Company, a small business with big impact since 1972. Their story began in a 120 square foot space at a bicycle shop in Carborough, North Carolina. Now, over 50 years later, they have grown to 9 locations in North Carolina and Virginia. Despite changes, their commitment to the outdoors and providing top-notch gear remains unchanged. Every Great Outdoor Provision employee is a knowledgeable expert, passionate about the outdoors from rock climbing to kayaking. They thoroughly test every product and ensure they only sell gear they would use. You can learn more at greatoutdoorprovision.com. We also want a big thanks to our vendors who came out to us tonight. Frankly Delicious, Blue Skies Creamery, West Coast Wanderer, Rhyme and Reason Chocolate, Karen's Creations, and Vroom Blooms. Also a special thanks to Proximity Hotel for housing our artists. Now let's get back to the show with From China to Appalachia.
Thank you so much. We're going to start this portion with a tune called Glory in the Meeting House, but it also explains part of how we all came together. When Chow started listening to old-time music, Marcy and I would sit around the kitchen table with Chow and we'd say, well, check out this tune. And we'd play one and she'd go, you know, there's a Chinese tune that sounds a lot like that. And we started discovering more and more of those, more opportunities to discover that even though we thought there were so many differences. There's so much that we have in common, including in the music. So in this, you're going to hear Marcy and I start off with Glory in the Meeting House, a Southern Appalachian tune. Chow is then going to play a Chinese tune called Leader's Glory. Of all things, she found out that the title was even related. And then we're going to mash them up and play them together at the same time. Glory in the Meeting House, Leader's Glory, or sometimes we call it Glory Meets the Meeting House. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rock and roll. That was amazing. You guys sound so good.
We like old-time rock and roll.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was going to ask you, how did Marcy and Kathy find each other? How long? I know you've been working together for a long time.
It's a long time.
We met at a festival in Canada in 1980 where we were both playing.
Wow.
And we bonded. We played all night and all day and all night. And we were playing fiddle tunes. We got thrown out of some areas of the hotel where the performers were staying. We went up to a place where we really thought there was no one staying. And we were sitting on the floor in the hallway playing tunes. And about maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, this door opened and out stepped one of our heroes, Elizabeth Cotton.
Oh my gosh.
And she gave us a look that would stop a whole assembly of school children. And
like, why are you keeping me up?
Yeah, she said, I prayed to the Lord to make you children a little less happy. And
wow.
Kathy and I have been friends ever since and causing mischief.
Oh, well, I know you also had a relationship with Olabelle Reed.
We did. Marcy and I, through the years, made a point of meeting as many of the previous generation of, original old-time musicians and songwriters. Olabelle was very dear to us. She lived in Rising Sun, Maryland, when we met her, and when I moved to Maryland from Winnipeg, Manitoba, that was the first thing on my mind, is I've got to meet Olabelle Reed, and managed to make a meeting happen up at her house in Rising Sun, and she couldn't have been more gracious and warm and friendly, and we became friends with Olabelle and her whole family. We did a handful of shows together, and there was even one time when Marcy and I visited Ola Belle, and every single visit she would say, "Now sing me one of my songs," you know, and we'd sing one of her songs, and sometimes we would have a slightly more creative new version of it, and she'd look at us and you'd go, "Well, y'all have your own way of doing things, don't you?" And one time we were leaving her house and she said, "Don't go yet. I'm going to give you a song I've never recorded. Nobody's ever recorded this song." And it's a song that Marcy and I ended up recording called "Hopelessly in Love with You." And it sounds like a classic piece of country music from the Hank Williams era. And we got to sing it at Ola Belle and Bud Reed's 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's amazing. And didn't you have something to do with the Ola Belle Reed Festival that started?
The Ola Belle Reed Festival started 20 years ago in Lansing, North Carolina, which is where Ola Belle was from. And there's still some semblance of the Ola Belle Reed Festival going on, but there is also a songwriters retreat in Ola Belle's honor with the Ashe County Arts Council in West Jefferson, North Carolina. And for those of you who drive into Lansing, one of the most beautiful sights you'll ever see is as you drive into Lansing from, say, West Jefferson, there is a gigantic mural of Ola Belle on the side of the grocery store. And it really
I've seen that.
X marks the spot right there,
Yeah.
you know, a real honor.
Well, that's amazing. And Chow, did I hear that you are working on your doctorate in ethnomusicology?
Yes.
Tell us a little about that. Where are you studying?
Really?
Yes.
Okay. It's crazy. So I just passed my qualifying exam a few weeks ago. I now, it's quite a challenging. So my research topic is mainly about cultural diplomacy, intercultural collaboration of music, and also improvisation is a big part of my dissertation because back to almost 10 years ago, the time that I met with Kathy and Martha, I had no idea about improvisation. I came from classic training background, music background, and also traditional Chinese music training background. So we barely improvise, but we actually have those elements in our music, but we just don't know. So under Kathy Marcy's encouragement in something called jam session, I had no idea about jam session. Back to then, I was thinking about some kind of delicious food jam. So I brought my dulcimer to their home, and they asked me to do that. And I sat down with them, and they said, "Just play something." I was like, "Where is my music?" And Kathy said, "We don't have such things here. You just play." And we played old-time music. We played klezmer music and all kinds of things. And I felt like, wow, what I'm doing. And they told me it's called improvisation, little girl. So after that night, I never came back to my classic world, never. And now it became a huge part of my research, deeply.
That's amazing. What a great story. Thank you. Well, please share some more music with us. We're enjoying it so much.
Thank you so much. This is a song that we learned from the singing of Pete Seeger, who Marcy and I got to do quite a few shows with through the years. And he got this song, the lyrics were published in, I think, 1870 in the very first Constitution of the United Mine Workers. And someone suggested that they might make a good song, and Pete put his mind to it, created a song that we hope that you will join with us. Chow mentioned that, one of our missions here is cultural diplomacy, and that doesn't just mean international diplomacy. Sometimes it means let's all come together and remember that all the things that we're working on, we're all working for a better world. This is called Step by Step. So I'll sing it once, teach it to you, we'll all sing it together, and then we'll keep on going. Step by step, the longest march can be won, Many stones can form an arch, singly none, and by union what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none. First line, step by step, the longest march can be won. Do it together. Step by step, the longest march can be won. Next, many stones can form an arch, singly none. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union, what we will can be accomplished still. Let's not give up hope, folks. Here we go. And by union, what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none together. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none together. Step by step, the longest march can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union, what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none. Step by step, the longest march can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union, what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none. Let's all sing it again. Step by step, the longest march can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none. And by union, what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none. Thank you for joining us. Well, we're going to have Chow introduce this last tune, but I do want to mention that one of the secret ingredients in our band is Marcy Marxer playing the 4-string cello banjo. She is the person who brought the cello banjo out of total obscurity. Ladies and gentlemen, this instrument was played over 100 years ago. If you wanted to be popular, you would join a banjo orchestra. And the least popular person of that banjo orchestra was the cello banjo player. But Mike Seeger brought one of these cello banjos from 1917 over to our house for a recording session, handed it off to Marcy. She started playing some crazy fiddle tunes on it, and the next thing you know, it was in our repertoire. The Gold Tone Company makes the Marcy Marxer model cello banjo, in case you're going, I need one of those. You can find one now. And Marcy, just give a little hint of what it sounds like. Not every band has a cello banjo, and this is Marcy Marxer. All right, well, Chow is going to tell you a little bit about our third piece here, and it's kind of a Chinese party tune.
Yes, it's a very festive dance tune, actually. It's called Yongjun Yankou. Yankou is a type of traditional Chinese dance, kind of like square dance here in this country, but the movement's different. We changed the original style tune, the Yongjun Yankou, into a circus tune style because I kind of feel not very exciting to play the original style, you know.
What
so
did
I
it
asked,
sound like?
Oh, it sounds like the original thing is. And now we totally changed the whole thing into a crazy music.
Yongjun Yankou. Thank you very much.
That's From China to Appalachia. Beautiful. The Martha Bassett Show is thrilled to partner with Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, the lead sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. The U.S. News & World Report's 2023 edition of Best Graduate Schools ranked Wake Forest University Graduate School of Medicine among the top 50 research programs in the nation. It's Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, where innovation and compassion meet. And how about Mass General Store? It's not just about that candy. These folks were established in 1883. They're family and employee owned. It's Mass General Store, not just a store, It's a Destination. Now let's get back to the show with Martha and the band on a song written by the great Roger Miller, known for King of the Road, Do Wackadoo. In this classic, I don't think any of us can relate to, but it's My Uncle Used to Love Me, But She Died.
But she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good and fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Who'll bid me quarter, 30 cents for a ring of keys, $3.65 for a dollar bill of groceries. I'll have me a car of my own someday, but till then I'll need a ride. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good and fried. On the sunny side, my uncle used to love me, but she died. Hamburger, cup of coffee, lettuce and tomato. 2 times a dime to see a man kiss the alligator. 1 more time around for free, the Ferris wheel ride. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good and fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Snakes are for hissing. Heard about a hugging and I heard about a kissing. Read about it free in a 50-cent illustrated guide. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good and fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good and fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died. My uncle used to love me, but she died. Chicken ain't chicken till it's licking good and fried. Keep on the sunny side. My uncle used to love me, but she died.
My uncle used to love me, but she died. Good old Roger Miller.
Will you please welcome back Colin Cutler? And Hot Pepper Jam, too.
Yes.
Colin, I understand that on Monday morning, am I right?
That's right.
You are taking off for a tour.
That's right.
Tell us about that.
Working on my way all the way out to Colorado. I'm actually going to be able to sing Hey Colorado in Colorado for the first time
Nice.
ever. So,
Oh, what spots are you going to hit along the way?
playing in South Bend, Indiana, and Chicago, and Kansas City, Omaha, a couple small towns in central Nebraska too, and on the way back, Manhattan, Kansas, Stillwater, Oklahoma, Memphis for the first time.
Wow.
Bristol, and then the Blue Ridge Music Center.
Okay. If you guys have friends and family in any of those cities, please send them to Colin's website. I'm sure you have everything listed there.
I do, yep. ColinCutlerMusic.com, and also Colin Cutler Music, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff too.
All
So,
the good
yeah.
stuff. I love the literary components of your writing, and I believe you've been a literature professor.
Matter of fact, I still am.
You still are.
Yes, I teach full-time. I teach English over at Guilford Tech. Got my master's there at UNCG and did a master's in creative writing too. Yeah, so I like to say, my parents are very proud of all my financial decisions between studying English and doing music. So. But I figured I should do something with it. My last album was based off of short stories by Flannery O'Connor.
Yes, I remember that, and it was beautiful. Well, you've put all of your interests together, and it's working beautifully.
Well, thanks so much, and thanks for giving us the stage.
Oh, absolutely. It's so good to have you back. Do you have a couple more songs for us tonight?
Indeed, I do. So one will be off the Tarwater record, and then the other one is one that Deshaun Hickman and I already recorded that's going to be on the next record. So we'll talk a little bit about that when we get there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much, Martha. This next one here is called "A Good Man's Hard to Find and a Bad Man's Easy." And as I was reading Flannery O'Connor, one of the things that I realized is, one of the reasons that we're connecting is because I'm related to a lot of her characters. And or I've worked with a few, and or I've been a couple. This came into sharp relief last Thanksgiving. My aunt and uncle were in town, and we were all getting ready to pile in the car. And Aunt Janie said, "I really want to go to the Waffle House." And Uncle Eddie says, "Well, I'm sure there's some good local cafe we can go to." She says, "Eddie, we're going to the Waffle House." And as we're piling in, she says, "By the way, did y'all hear about that fella down in Morehead City who killed his grandma, burned the house down, ran up here to Vanceboro, stabbed a cop in the Bojangles, and is still on the run?" And I said, "No, but that is literally the beginning to the story this next song is based off of, and we're not making it back from the Waffle House alive." Spoiler alert, we did, but you get the song out of it anyway. This is Bad Man's Easy. Bobby Lee, I says, we drove down Highway 1. That tiger tattoo on his arm, he grinned as he tightened his grip on the butt of his gun. Well, we might make it to the Carolina line, but that man's easy to find. Have I ever told you how I feel when I hear those sirens wail? Like a pack of dogs nipping at my heels, even if I know they aren't on my trail. Well, a good man is hard to find and a bad man's easy. Don't my bad jar there, Rex. There's two kinds of people. You're going to heaven or you're going to hell. But everybody's got at least a little killer in me. Touch me not once, you can tell. A good man is hard to find and a bad man's easy. Was it love, was it fear in her eyes? It was something that I'd never seen before. It was like she saw me, she recognized me, and I must have jumped back when I shot it. Good man is hard to find and a bad man's bad man's easy. Ooh, a bad man's easy. It's a bad man's easy. Thank you all so much. We're going to get Deshaun Hickman and Cesare up here. We're going to let the band off. So yeah, how about Lou Furtado there on that bass, and Bob Worrell's there on that electric guitar, Tyler Monroe back there on those drums, and together we are Colin Cutler and Hot Pepper Jam. There is real life Hot Pepper Jam over there in the merch kit too, homegrown and home canned. But this next album that I'm starting to work on is going to be a combination of old folk tunes and traditional tunes, and also some regional covers by some heroes of mine, David Childers and Matty Sheets and Mike Gaffney and folks like that. And one of the tunes that we're going to do on it is an old traditional tune that I'd always heard as a bluegrass tune. And one day I was rocking my niece to it and realized that the rhythm didn't quite fit right. And I was like, I wonder if this wasn't an old Hammer song, actually. And sure enough, there's an article by a couple Warren Wilson professors about this song. And they dug up an old recording from the Duke Archives of a fellow named Will Love singing it in pretty much the exact style that I had in my head. And Deshaun and I got to do this, and Cesare as well, at the Charlie Pool Festival last year. And so this is how we're going to record it. This here's Swananoa Tunnel. And the thing about these old work songs, these Hammer songs, is yes, men were working, and they were usually incarcerated for dumb things that people figured, well, we can still get free labor out of you for charging you with something small, and also choosing who we're charging. And folks trying to get free labor out of folks is something that it really hasn't changed that much. And they're songs of resistance as well, songs of the human. This here's Swananoa Tunnel. I'm going back to that Swananoa Tunnel. That's my home, baby, that's my home. Asheville Junction, Swananoa Tunnel. It's all caved in, baby, all caved in. Last December, I remember that wind blowed cold, baby, wind blowed cold. When you hear that guard dog barking, someone's round, baby, someone's round. When you hear that hoot owl calling, someone's died, baby, someone's dead. This old hammer hung from my shoulder all day long, baby, all day long. Ain't no hammer in this mountain that rings mine, baby, that sings mine. Gonna take this hammer, kill John Henry, but it didn't kill me, baby, couldn't kill me. Gonna take this hammer, put in the river, sings right on, baby, rings right on. I'm going back to that Swananoa Tunnel. That's my home, baby, that's my home.
Put your hands together again for Colin Cutler. This is Chazere Shank and the great Deshaun Hickman on the pedal steel. Everybody come on back up. We got one more song for you tonight. We want to thank you so much for being here with us tonight, for supporting your public radio station, WFDD. Give them a hand for throwing this party. We hope sometime you will come to the Reeves Theater in Elkin and see us there. And if not, for whatever reason, you can watch us on the live stream, first and third Thursdays, and hear us on WFDD on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock. So thank you for supporting us too. We really appreciate you being here with us. And isn't it so much better live than watching on the live stream? It's a good, second choice, but live is just where it's at. So put your hands together again for Duncan MacMillan. Colin Cutler and Hot Pepper Jam.
Yeah.
China to Appalachia. And these ladies are going to kick off our finale song for us tonight. Thanks, everybody.
What a wonderful evening this has been. And Martha, thank you so much for having us and giving us the chance to hear all these fabulous musicians. This is a song by one of our mentors that we spoke of earlier, Ola Bell Reed. It's called I've Endured.
Born in the mountains 50 years ago, I trod the hills and valleys through the rain and snow. I've seen the lightning flash and I've heard the thunder roll. I've endured, how long can one endure?
I've worked for the rich, I've lived with the poor. I've seen many heartaches, there'll be many more. Lived love and sorrow, been successes go. Well, I've endured, how long can one endure?
Born in the mountains 50 years ago, I've trod the hills and valleys through the rain and snow. I've seen the lightning flash and I've heard the thunder roll. I've endured, how long can one endure? I've endured. How long can one endure?
Thank you all for tuning in to our beautiful live audience. Let's hear it from China to Appalachia. Duncan MacMillan, Colin Cutler and Hot Pepper Jam. How about our fearless leader, Martha Bassett? It's the Martha Bassett Show, good music for good people. Thanks for joining us at WFDD's Spring Fling. Stay right where you're at. I want to bring Robin and Neil back out to give us our final send-off. Thank you all so much.
Let's give everybody another round of applause. Did you guys enjoy that? Because there are some fabulous musicians that you've been able to enjoy tonight live. And like they said, much better when you can actually be here and experience it live. We hope you've had as much fun as we've had tonight.
I am humbled to be on a stage with all these great musicians. This never happened to me before. We also, Robin, you have a couple of thank yous, I think?
I do. We have, of course, our presenting sponsor, Great Outdoor Provision Company. Of course, YMCA and Camp Weaver, this wonderful venue that we're able to be at. Proximity Hotel, and also, of course, the Martha Bassett Show and all of tonight's vendors that have been here. And we thank you for coming out. We could not do this as a radio station without you. You are the most important part of what we do, and we thank you tremendously.
If you enjoyed tonight, we had the community, the connection, a little something different. We hope you'll join us again this fall. It's our annual Look Up and Listen. This is another great event. It's happening Saturday, October 10th at Camp Haynes. It's part of our 80th anniversary. This year we're going to have live storytellers sharing some spooky stories, great food, telescopes pointed to the stars with help from the Forsyth Astronomical Society. We hope to see you there.
October 10th, mark your calendar. We want to see you at that next big event. Of course, we have lots of events in between, like we mentioned earlier, because it is our 80th anniversary year. So we'll hope to see you at some of those events. In the meantime, we, of course, like he mentioned, the Look Up and Listen event, those tickets will go on sale later this year. So make sure you're listening for that. Keep tuning in. We love that you're a part of what we do. And again, we could not do this without you. So stay connected with us, and we will continue to do what we do for the community thanks to you.
And you guys have time for Robin and I to do our Doc Watson medley together? You're all up here.
They don't want me to sing. Okay, I'll talk on the radio, but I am not a singer.
Thank you again, everybody. Get home safe. Please use your turn signals, and thank you so much for coming out tonight.
One more round of applause. Thank you guys so much.